Just outside San Francisco lies beautiful Mill Valley and the club at Harbor Point. Welcome to Year 7 of the Esurance Classic, an engaging charity event starring many of the game's biggest names. This year's headliners include the world's best doubles team, Mike and Bob Bryan, lighting up the courts as only they can. Lively Sam Querrey, graced with a big serve and a big forehand. Two-time U.S. Open champion, Tracy Austin, always primed for battle. And many more sizzling shot makers. Enjoy the action. The Esurance Classic, now on Tennis Channel. The famous skyline of San Francisco, California on an overcast day, and we head 12 miles north of the Golden Gate Bridge to the club at Harbor Point, ready for the Esurance Tennis Classic, where today Team Bryan Brothers take on Team Jensen all afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Barry McKay along with Katrina Adams, ready for some great action here at Harbor Point. And Katrina, not only is it great tennis, but it benefits some great charities.
Yes, tournament director Rosie Casals puts her heart and soul into this event every year. She puts together a stellar group of players. This year is like no other, bringing in the Bryan Brothers, Sam Querrey, Murphy Jensen, Gigi Fernandez, Tracy Austin, and Kimberly Poe. And they're here in support of the Harbor Point Charitable Foundation, which just last night raised just under $70,000 to benefit the Youth Tennis Advantage and to Celebrate Life Breast Cancer Foundation. Today they're going to have some fun on the court using the World Team Tennis format.
And Gary Tolman, the head man at Esurance, certainly proud of this great event. The 7th year, but some interesting scoring here. It's World Team Tennis.
It's no-ad scoring, cumulative game scoring throughout the event. Substitutions are allowed by the coach. Lets are in play, which makes it exciting, and the players change ends every 4 games.
Well, it should be some interesting tennis, and there's no question that both of these teams are very competitive.
All right, we're Team Bryan. We're playing against Team Jensen today, and we're going to take Murphy down. We have a great team. We're playing with a Stanford player. We're close to Stanford. There's a lot of Stanford people in the audience, and we don't lose up here next to Stanford.
We've never lost to Murphy. Murphy's going down today.
We're the best brothers, not the Jensens, the Bryans. You're going down, Murphy.
The Bros, Bryan Bros.
I'm really excited about today because Team Jensen is ready for Team Bryan Brothers. The last time we played, they lost, I think, first round the next day at the U.S. Open. So the truth of the matter is, we're the heavy favorite, and there's just no competition. We've got Sam Querrey on the team. Enough said.
Well, Murphy seems very confident, Kat, but on paper, I think the Bryans are favored. What do you think?
There's going to be a lot of talking out here on the court, but I'm from the Murphy and Luke Jensen era, so I'm going with Team Jensen.
We'll have it for you. A lot of action coming up right here from the club at Harbor Point. And what a day of tennis it should be. Stay with us. Tennis action coming up from Harbor Point. The 2011 Esurance Tennis Classic on Tennis Channel is presented by Esurance. With increased power, a smarter game plan, and more speed, Esurance is evolving the world of car insurance. Lombard Street in downtown San Francisco, the most crooked street in the world and a very famous tourist spot. Well, Sam Querrey was born in San Francisco, and he's glad to be back and play in this event.
You know, I've known about this event for a while, and it's something. I was born up here in San Francisco, so it's you know, I'm somewhat of a hometown guy, and I've just heard so many great things about the event, so I've always wanted to come back and be a part of it.
Well, I'm sure everybody's glad to see a young man who was born right here in the San Francisco Bay Area, and we are ready to go now. Matt Candace, a youngster from Stanford on the left. Here is Sam Querrey. And Katrina, this shapes up to be quite an amateur against a pro event right here.
First and foremost, it is an exhibition, so what an opportunity this young man, Matt Candace, has to come out and play against Sam Querrey, one of the top American and Davis Cup players.
Well, he's talented, this kid from Stanford. I'll tell you, he just hit a brilliant low volley there. A little closer look at Matt from New York. Very solid player. He's a junior down at Stanford. Second serve now at Candace. Stanford University taking on one of the best pros in the world.
Well, Candace is a double-handed player from both sides of the court, so he'll be able to generate some angles at will. Querrey coming off some major injuries. He's playing his way back into form.
It's a fault. We're sitting directly behind the service linesman. And a double fault from the youngster. 2 points all. Now we'll keep you posted on the score. It's no ad scoring. Should they get to 3 points all, then they play one tie-break point. Oh, good serve.
Yeah, whenever there's a deciding point at 3 all, it makes it extremely interesting. Choice of sides for the receiver.
(3-2). Game point for the junior. No, it's long and wide, and Querrey with a very solid return. Elects now to return at 3 points all from, we'll see, he's going to the ad court.
Well, I like the fact that Candace serving and volleying, trying to mix it up. He knows he can't stay back on the baseline and overpower Sam Querrey. Look at Captain Jensen.
Just wide of that center service line. There's a big chance for Querrey's second serve. That will go wide, and Sam Querrey fights off game points. The pro breaks serve in the opening game here at Harbor Point.
Well, a good rally from the baseline, and Querrey able to pull Candace just wide of his strike zone, forcing that error. And we are playing team tennis format. Sam was ready to switch sides. They're like, no, buddy, we're going to wait for 4 games. Let's take it easy here.
Querrey serving now, second game. Boy, if that was good, it's a great shot, and it was. 15-love, Querrey. Well, that's long. A little closer look at Sam Querrey, born right here in San Francisco, living in Las Vegas. And I'll tell you, he's put together some excellent results.
His highest ranking was number 17 in the world on the ATP World Tour.
Second serve. That will go long, but Candace hanging in on that rally. I tell you, Candace got some good pace on those crown strokes, doesn't he, Kat?
Oh, nice compact strokes. Really drives the ball through the court. Lets her in play.
Good
So that's an
point.
ace.
No let call here. Play that ball if it hits the top of the net. Billie Jean King would be very happy with that call. Another look.
And that's just the inexperience of Candace, not used to playing in this format.
Second serve. Oh, and Sam Querrey holds in the second game. Stay with us. We'll be back with more from the club at Harbor Point. Welcome back to the 7th Annual Esurance Classic from the club at Harbor Point. We move ahead to action later in the men's singles. Matt Candith, the junior from Stanford, serves. Down 1-3, opening set here. No, that's long. Boy, I love the way that kid moves into that two-hander. A lot of power.
He plays two hands on both sides, but that was his backhand. Really leans in, a good weight shift through the court.
Big serve. Yeah, could be good. And it is. Oh, if that's good, and it was. And Querrey hits the best forehand of the day. So far, these folks really getting their money's worth. Kat, this is brilliant tennis.
Well, that was a great point. A lot of variety in there, as you see Bob and Mike Bryan, Ken Flack on the far left.
No, it's long. And this overhits on the approach shot.
We're hoping that Candith can hold serve here and stay close with Team Jensen. It is cumulative scoring. They don't want the lead to get too far away.
Yes. Candith again with power from that forehand side.
Candith has such a great knee bend on his serve, good momentum inside the court, and with this short reply, a nice finish down the line. No. Catches the tape, and now Candith with a chance to hold here.
This is the biggest point of Matt's life.
The umpire now, Wayne Bryan, doing a little commentary from the chair. Biggest point of the match, he says. It's a fault.
And with that, he breaks his serve. Candith.
He broke a string. There's a special rule in team tennis when playing at Harbor Point against Murphy Jensen. If you break a string, you get two serves.
Oh, okay. Wayne Bryan giving him two serves. That's a new twist.
Is it okay with you, Barry? Okay, Barry says yes.
I love it. So first serve now from the junior from Stanford.
Such a beautiful service motion.
Point.
Oh, played it perfectly and just couldn't finish.
Wide open court. Candith just missing.
That was impressive from Candith. Really got Querrey stretched out, going for the drop volley. Just cut it a little bit too close. Catches the top of the net.
It's going to go long. Candith holds.
Game two, Matt.
3-2 now. Querrey's still up. A breakout here in this opening match. But you're right, Kat. That was a crucial game for the youngster from Stanford to stay close here.
Yeah, once you get into it, Barry, it's a two-game swing. So if he goes down 4-1, they're down by 3. Now he's only down by 1 because he held serve at 3-2.
Fault with a late call. Look at his hand, Murphy. Look at his hand.
Wayne Bryan looking over at our linesman right here. Late call, but it's going to stand.
Have you met my brother? Have you met my brother Bill Bryan over here? Yeah.
Second serve.